interesting question. How do you push past your plateau? So I like to talk through analogies, metaphors, etc. So I went to dinner. It's been a while. I went to dinner at this restaurant uptown, and they have it's multi floors. So I think 3 of the elevators, they access all the living, areas, all the common areas where people are living, and there's another elevator to access the top floor. Now, my buddy didn't know any better, so I'm valeting. He jumps out of the car. I'm getting out of the car. He's holding the elevator. He jumps on. I'm following him. There's a lesson in that. You need to make sure you're watching who you're following. So I follow him. We get on the elevator. Here's the button. I said, wait, restaurants, the floor is not even on here. He said, no, this is it. We get to the top floor, and it's the front desk to, where everybody lives. And so to their apartments and whatnot, condos. And he said, yeah, I'm trying to get to the restaurant. I was like, bro, we don't, he didn't want to listen to me. I said, we're on the wrong elevator. He didn't want to listen to me. Lady tells him, yep, you got to go back down and you got to get on another elevator. And that elevator will give you access to the restaurant, to the top. It's on the top floor. And I feel like, that's what's going on with a lot of you right now. Honestly, that plateau, that ceiling, you hit that limit because you've gone as far as you can being who you are. Matter of fact, just jump in the comments, let me know right now. How many of you asked the question, you ask yourself, how do I stay in business? Matter of fact, how many of you felt ready to quit? So if you've ever felt like quitting, throwing in the towel as an entrepreneur, just put felt. That's all I want you to do is put felt. Don't put the word quit, because we're not quitting. Put felt. Like James, I remember the time where I felt like that. I maybe even feel like it right now. Just put felt. If you know you've had that moment in your heart of hearts, so you sat down and you've contemplated throwing in the towel, maybe going back to a 9 to 5, going to get a job, doing something different, working for somebody else. So if that's you, hey, watch the rest of this video. I want to tell you how to avoid this. First of all, you need to be careful who you're following. I had no business getting off that elevator, getting out of my car and following my buddy because he didn't know where he was going. He'd never been there before. Why am I following someone somewhere and they've never been there? They don't know where they're going. And if they do, it's because they got direction from someone else. And that's okay, but I've actually been here before. Let me lead. A lot of you you're letting people lead in your life. They're leading you to a place they've never been. You're going home and having conversations with your husband, your wife, your brother, sister, cousin, boyfriend, girlfriend, friends, girlfriend, friend group, guy friend group, whatever, about a place that none of them have ever been. Hey guys, I'm working on having my first six-figure year in business. Man, who needs to do that? I'm trying to work on my first 6-figure quarter. Nope, why you always trying to do the most? Man, I'm trying to work on my first 6-figure month. Why you can't just be happy here? You always want too much. Let me know in the comments if you've heard that. Let me know right now. Type friends if you've had some friends or family or loved ones that when you tell them something, instead of them being excited for you, they seem to be squashing, just limiting how you feel about that thing, the excitement that you had. It's like, man, did you just put a little rain cloud over my parade? That's not cool. And so the first thing is you got to be careful who you share that stuff with. Number one. Number two, you got to make sure those people aren't leading you. They can't lead you and take you to a place you've never been. My buddy not only took me out of the way, but I had to go up only to go all the way back down to where I originally started. He also caused me to waste time. These people in your life, this plateau, this desire to quit, this desire to cash it in and go, you know what, I'm done, is because you have the wrong environment. You spend so much energy doing the wrong things. I took time and energy to get on the elevator, to go in the wrong direction. And I know you're like, James, that only took about 5 minutes. Yes, but let's talk about it in business. Let's talk about you making the wrong offer, or making it to the wrong audience, or posting you're recording all this content because all your friend group said it would work, and they're not experienced. You having this event, selling to the wrong people. You get people in the room, but they don't buy the next thing because you didn't enlist the right help. All right? So don't let the metaphor cause you to lose focus on you don't need to be, number one, you don't need to follow people that haven't been where you're trying to go. Okay? You're better off going and saying, let me find some leadership. Let me find someone that's been here. Let me find a coach, a peer, someone that knows. And they don't know because someone told them. Okay? They know because they've been here before. They know what it looks like. So I knew things didn't look right. Once I got on the elevator, I'm like, wait, the floor stopped. We got more floor. They're not even on this one. So I knew what to look for right there. He didn't even know what to look for because he hadn't been here before. When you have the right people around you that have been further than you, they know what to look for. And you got to keep those people in your environment. You've got to keep those people in your circle. 90 to 95% of your circle needs to be further ahead than you. So when you feel like throwing in the towel and quitting, then you say, no, you're way too close. Literally, all I had to do is go back downstairs, walk across the hall, get on the next elevator, and hit that button, and boom, there I am. Now let's talk about that. The experience was different. When I went across the hall and got on that elevator, there were stanchions. There was some things that, little red carpet. It said, hey, it was nicer. There was a gentleman on the elevator to take me to the floor that I was supposed to be at. The experience is different when you get to that next level. What you have to do is you got to break through that plateau. That gap between where everyone was living and where I was going, the reason they had that gap is so all the noise, all the smell from the food, all that stuff doesn't seep into where people are living. There's a gap in your life right now, the level that you're at, and that next level, there's a gap. And it's to protect you. It's to protect everyone that wants to stay down here. And then the people that say, I want to get up here. Because this is some more noise up here. That noise can serve as distraction for the people that are here. So they had to put some protection in there. Now, if you want to break through that and get to the next level, you need to have conversations with the people that are on that level and say, listen, give me direction, give me guidance, help me get prepared because I want to go to the next level. And that's what you're feeling. You're feeling the pressure of knowing I've outgrown where I am, but I don't feel qualified to go over here. That's just because you're unaware. You don't even know what it takes to get there yet. So, and you're never going to know until we actually have a conversation. So I need you to understand that. I need you to just, it's the same thing when I'm talking to my friends and they say, man, I'm stuck. What do I do? And it's like, listen, where do you want to go next? What's your next move? Where do you need to get to? Whether it might be revenue-based, it might be hiring-based, it might be freedom-based, it might be in your relationship, in your home. Like, I need to be cultivating a better environment in my home, but in order to do that, I've got to do something different in business. This isn't just a strict business conversation. In order to free yourself up more at home, you're going to probably have to hire a few people. So you need to talk to someone that knows how to hire and still continue paying yourself what you're getting paid and still remain profitable. So you've got to make sure that you're having the right conversations around the right people. In order to do that, we got to bust through this plateau by going back down, going across the hall, getting on the right elevator, the elevator that has access. Every elevator does not have access to the floor that you need. All right? So understand that. Every elevator does not have access to the floor that you need. So you need to understand that. You need to understand, listen, I'm on the wrong elevator right now because I'm trying to get to the next level. And this is the ceiling. This is my current ceiling. So what I want you to do is I want you to think about this and say, listen, right now, I've gone as far as I can go. If you feel like that, if you honestly feel like, listen, James, I've hit a plateau. This is as far as I can go. I can't go any further. Jump in the comments and type the word plateau because I want to know. Because I'm going to have a conversation back and forth with you. I want to know. Might have it publicly, might have it privately, but I want to know because I felt that. And I didn't have anyone to guide me and say, listen, go back down to the first floor, go across the hall, get on that elevator, go, they'll tell you the floor. They'll give, the guy on that elevator is going to prepare you. Hey, Get off, turn left, go here, see them, then do this. They're going to let you know. And then you can ask questions. What can I expect? Before I went to that nice restaurant, what's the dress code? What's the environment? What's the ambiance? What's the menu? And I could prepare myself so I don't get turned away. A lot of you right now need to prepare yourself for that next level so you don't inadvertently get turned away. And in order to do that, you need to do some research about where you want to go. So, like I said, I gave you a few different words in the comments because I want to know where you are. You're in one of those three places. Once you do that, then I'm going to jump back in there and I want to have some conversation with you. I want us to build community. I want us to normalize that this is all part of the process. It's normal. I've got 6-figure, 7-figure, 8-figure companies, and trust me, there have been times where I just said, you know what, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm tired, and I'm frustrated. I'm this, I'm that. And so I had to realize, it's because there's not another floor here. So I got to go back down. I'm in the wrong place. I'm in the wrong place at the right time. So I had to go, and the timing was right, but the location was wrong. And I need you to realize I might be in the wrong place at the right time. This is still your season, I believe, in business and in life, but you're just in the wrong place. So in order for us to break through that, we're going to have to go down in order to go back up.